Just been dealing with a lot going on lately. And I'm not even home. I'm in Auburn where I live. I have 2 of my kids right now. And I'm going to open up in this video about what's actually going on with me. And if you see the background movements, because I'm swaying back and forth, it's just a lot of stress, dealing with so much right now. I got a new boyfriend. Yeah, this is going to be quite a video. Just right now the kids are sleeping. I have my daughter and I have my son, and I think now I'm going to open up about my daughter because this is about me. This is about me getting help for myself and my kids. It's going to be a very emotional video, I think, because it's very difficult. And yes, I know I don't have glasses. I don't know where my glasses went. I'm going to try and not get the whole house because it is a mess, because it is my sister's house. So, but yeah. My son is sleeping on the futon. My daughter is sleeping in her car seat because they don't have an extra crib or anything. But we're going to be going back to Auburn Monday, and then I'm going to find a place for me and my kids because I was in a domestic violence situation. And of course, anybody who has been in a domestic violence situation like I have been knows that domestic abuse is, it could be physical, verbal, mental, or emotional abuse. And I think I'll probably get right into depth about my story when I actually have the time. But right now I'm trying to do a mini vlog. Right now the kids are sleeping. Ruben's over there. Aubrey is down here, and I'm so sorry for the mess. She's down there somewhere. Like, there somewhere. I'm sorry for the mess. This is my sister's house, and believe me, I already told my boyfriend I would never have it like this. Maybe a little messy because, 3 kids, come on. And he works, and he drives, and he's amazing, and oh my god, I'll just do a video on that, on how great he is. But, believe me, I want to do it on this video, but I'm not pushing every freaking thing that I have, like, everything I know about him on this one. But yeah, so I've been in my sister's apartment since Friday. My boyfriend drove me out here, and then I got stranded in Syracuse. I got stranded. I'm sorry, I still have the light on in the bathroom. I forgot I left it on, but I'll take care of it. Actually, no, they left it on all night because it was dark. It's the only room that they lit. But I was stranded in Syracuse with my son and Aubrey. Yeah, I said I was going to say everything about my daughter, and I'm going to. I'm tired of living in fear, and I'm pretty sure anyone else going through domestic violence is the same way. But the thing is, with my case, is that my daughter was conceived on rape, and yeah, I told you it's a messy situation. She doesn't have the same father as the boys, and she's sleeping. I'm surprised my son's still actually sleeping because he went to bed around 11 or 12 last night, and it is 8:46 right now. So he's still sleeping, and he's very difficult. He's got autism, so that's probably going to be a whole nother video on that story, on how we found out and why they wouldn't tell us sooner. I think I actually better without my glasses, but I need them because I am blind as a bat. If you have glasses, you know what I mean. But yeah, my situation's getting a little bit better as the days go by. I can't just sit around and let it happen anymore. It's just not gonna happen. This video is gonna have quite a title because it's gonna be a very creative one. And I'm not a creative person, but I've been way too happy lately not to be creative. And come on, amazing boyfriend. I have to be a creative person. So, yeah, for the next, let's see, tomorrow I'm going to be going back to Auburn, trying to get a place out there with Cayuga Seneca Action Agency. If you live out in the Cayuga area, Cayuga County area, you know what I'm talking about. Because last week they have put us in a motel before, and I had all 3 of my kids. I'm starting to think maybe I should do story time on this. Probably mix it up a bit, you know, because right now you're just hearing me chit chat, which that's going to be in the title, because who doesn't love a chit chat about domestic violence? Ooh. Wheels are turning. Yeah, but ever since I've been here, I've been able to relax, kind of. With an autistic child, it's kind of hard to relax, but you know what? You make do with what you got. But I've been able to relax because I had my boyfriend over. He stayed the other night because of how bad the roads were. And then last night he wished that he had to stay another night because he couldn't even see the car in front of him. And he's not from Cayuga County, but so far I've had an interesting life with him because I get to get out of the house, and I have been able to get out of the house, and there's just a lot that I've been holding back, because I had an abusive boyfriend before I met this guy. Obviously, this is what the video is about. He would always, like, my ex-boyfriend would tell me that I don't need to go anywhere unless it was the store or an appointment, and that's what always bugged me. I couldn't go anywhere, and I had to bring one of my kids or 2 of them. But you know, he can go to Pennsylvania for hunting and whatever with his friend without the kids. Now, at first I was supposed to only bring my daughter. Now I have my autistic son. He has the easy, hyper happy child that he can just put up in his crib whenever he wants. This is a man that puts his child to bed upstairs at 4 o'clock in the morning and leaves him in bed all night long. With this one, 5 o'clock at night, all night long. Spanks him and hits him if he gets out of his crib. But, you know what? I got tired of it. Of course I got tired of it ahead of time, but I didn't think I had a say in it because he didn't let me. Yeah, I know my nose was like really red because it's freezing in here. The heating sucks, so I have to bundle up, which this is not warm enough. But my daughter's got my sweater, if you already noticed. She's got my sweater. And no, my sweater's not smothering her. If you saw her earlier in the video, it's not smothering her. She's trying to stay warm because it is freezing in here. My poor son has just a sheet over him because I'll show you in a second. My sister and her boyfriend have blankets and we don't have any. They each have 1 blanket. So, yeah, my toes are frozen. Wow, 9.5 minute video. But yeah, this is definitely a chit chat video that needs to be told and a story that needs to be heard. So yeah, if you guys want to see a video about just my boyfriend, you know, how I feel about him, a happy video, chit chat video, story time on how I met him, I'll probably do it anyway, but just like, subscribe, and share, and I will do that for you. And make sure you get your friends to like and subscribe and share because it will help me a lot and it'll make me happier as a person to actually see that my word is getting out to other people. I think that's what I'm going to make this channel about. I need to make an intro video still. But that's what I think I'm going to make this channel about, is reaching out to other people about my situations that I've been in. I'm sorry, I'm still swaying. But I need to reach out to other people about my domestic violence situation, my rape stories, my parenting stories. I mean, come on. Most of us who are parents have been through the same thing. Living life, you know? Yep. I still gotta take a shower. My hair is a mess. But my worry is if I go take a shower now, my autistic son's gonna wake up. And then I have to rush out of the bathroom. But yeah. It's just life happening right now. A lot of life. And 4 lives. Me, my 2 sons, and my daughter. Especially my daughter. I mean, like I said, that's gonna be a story on its own, because she was a rape child, like a rape conceived child. My 2 boys were pressured. I was pressured to have sex, and I mean, I was willing, but I was pressured into it. I was, I didn't feel like he cared about whether I wanted to or not, but I was, willing, oddly enough, because I gave in. But, when you're being pressured, it's peer pressure. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to answer it, because you don't have time to answer it. You just give in, because you want to make them happy before yourself, and you want to please everybody else before making time for yourself. You want to give them time. It's just, you can see where all my stress is coming from. I've had a lot of stress lately, and being with this new guy so quickly. Yes, we've only been dating for like a week, and we are already talking about getting married. I know, bad idea, but in my situation, I feel like it's okay, because I just need to be happy, and I already knew that. I knew that for a long time. I didn't know how to do it, and I don't have any regrets on how I'm doing things or the guy I'm with. I don't have any regrets for him or with him. I really don't. Sometimes it works for people, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on your situation, and that's all I have to say about it. I am in a domestic violence situation, trying to, 13 minutes, trying to get through life and make a better situation for my parents. I mean, it was getting so bad at home to where their father would spank my kids, and I would do it just out of stress and not knowing how else to parent my kids, because I already had it planned how I wanted to parent them on my own. I didn't want to spank my kids. I never wanted to hit them. I never wanted to yell at them. I wanted to be stern, and I wanted to tap their butts if they needed it. But that was it. I did not want to hurt my kids in any possible way. But it happened. And I regret that much, because I know that they deserve better. And your kids do too, if you have kids in this situation. They deserve so much better than what you're giving them. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I am saying that because it is true. I'm saying, get out of your situation. Get away from the domestic violence. Get help. There will be a number to reach in the Cayuga County area, if not all over the world. I will post different counties in New York for you to get help. And eventually I will just make a list of all the counties, or all the domestic violence places in the US that I can find on the internet. So if I miss any, then I'm so sorry. It's not me. It's because I was looking it up pretty quickly. But hey, I'm honest. But get help for you, for your kids. Even if you don't have kids, just get help for you. Do you. Do not do anything for them anymore. This is your life. You need help. And if you don't have support, you always will, because I will support you. And just get out. because you need it. You need to be positive. You don't need to be suicidal. You don't need to hurt yourself. And that's exactly what's going on right now. You're on that path of dying, and you don't need it. That's all I have to say is you don't need it. You don't need to get hurt anymore. Even if you just run away. Run to somebody that, even if you don't know those people, just run away. Run to somebody's house and say, I need help. I'm in a domestic violence situation. I'm being hurt. Somebody's hurting me. Please help me. Because then you're at least, away from this person. And don't go to somebody's house that they know that, because then, you gotta trust somebody. There's gotta be one person you gotta trust. And you know what I've learned in this whole situation? Strangers sometimes can be blessings to trust, because that's exactly what happened with me. Just get help. And if you're still watching this, believe me, the ending right now is the most important part, because I am telling you, get help. Just go, because once you do, you're not gonna regret it. And last week I actually did the same thing. I came to my sister's house the same exact way, and this was my second chance to get out, and it happened exactly the same way, but now I got a boyfriend to help me with it. And he's been a blessing. He really has been. So just get help. And I know I've been saying that numerous times already in the video, but it is repetitive. You need to be happy for you, not them. I have been in domestic violence situations before, but I got out of them. I got into Auburn because of my sister, and I got out of Auburn because of my sister. Even if you have to trust just the closest person in your family. Like, I'm not even close to my mom because of violence and abuse. I'm close to my sister because we're twins. But yeah, now I'm gonna be open about my life. I'm gonna be open about my kids. I'm not gonna hide anymore. I'm tired of hiding behind a mask, behind a transparent mask, because you see my face. You know who I am by these videos. I only have very few videos, but you still know who I am. But I forgot what I was saying, because I know if I say something else, I'm trailing off big time. But yeah, just like and subscribe this and share this video on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Instagram, on WhatsApp, on text messaging. Anything you can find, just plaster it on there numerous times, especially this video. I'm still surprised my son is sleeping, because it was so bad to where he would wake up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, every morning, and would not go back to sleep because of the schedule his father had him on. I have him on at 8 o'clock now, and he sleeps. He's still sleeping. It's 9:01. He's still sleeping. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here because it's almost a 20-minute video. I don't even plan on editing, but I probably should. And my sister's boyfriend's awake.